David, welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today because we are joined by the one, the only, just David. Hello, happy Saturday, my children. How are you? Uh, Heading back to LA today. God help me. Godspeed, David. God is speed. You gotta love LA for what it is, right? Hey, listen, before we get into, there's a lot of gossip going on in the real world that I want to talk about. And I want to do a mini recap of Beverly Hills, but I gotta tell you guys, I don't know if I made this clear enough earlier in the week. I just recorded with Sarah. I don't know if I made this clear enough. Let me be very clear. I loved the season premiere of RHOA. I have sat here. I mean, listen, when Andy Cohen says we took our time, we got it right. I gotta tell you guys, this is what they're doing. They're slowing it down. They're slowing it down, right? It was really, really good. I found it good in so many ways. Look, do I think Britt and Kelly, we have three newbies, Britt, Kelly, and Angela. I'm not counting Shamia as a newbie, although she has her peach. But uh, look, Britt and Kelly, do I feel that they are thirsty? I mean, look, you can't hire a new housewife, this many seasons in. This is Sweet 16 for RHOA. It's the same thing with the OC and whatever. I mean, you come in, although I don't find Jen Pedantry to be thirsty, but you come in knowing the show. Remember that Leah McSwiney on RHOA on RHONY? And she came in with all those OGs. Oh, girl thought she was set for life. So I do find them kind of thirsty. I find them kind of like we're here to pick fights. But I mean, look, I would say Angela is not thirsty. I love that her husband is Charles Oakley, NBA legend. I feel Kelly made the biggest splash. I mean, coming for Portia and really being like, how you get them is how you lose them, and having real issues with the way Portia came into Simon's home and basically left with Simon. Although Portia has a different viewpoint of it. I've never been a huge Portia fan. I'm loving Portia. I think I've not been kind to her over the years. I think she is really authentic and she does just share her real life with us. Yeah, I mean, I do have issues with the fact that they obviously went back and edited this and they're really trying to minimize Kenya. And Kenya is really, I mean, it's hard to watch in that sense of this season will be so different because these so far, we're only in the premiere tomorrow night's episode 2. This was filmed before Kenya did what she did with showing, Britt with the dick in her face, and before she basically quote unquote left, even though let's face it, she got demoted and fired. But there obviously was a lot more Kenya in these group scenes that now we've edited down. So that is a little strange to watch. It is hard watching Kenya more. I mean, the icon be a supporting player. It's a little weird to me. Kenya was trending after the episode came out, and she posted like the only one from the episode who's trending is the one that you basically try to get rid of. So I'm loving it. I loved it. I don't think Angela is thirsty. I think Kelly made the biggest splash. Shamia, I love Shamia, her wealth and sterling manner. We even have Cynthia Bailey as a friend of. This was such a good premiere. It was such a good premiere. RHOA wins. RHOA wins. Really good. And what I think is very interesting to me, it is now clear, although it was clear before, this is truly, to me, going to affect RHONJ. Melissa Gorga has been saying this. I mean, Dolores and Teresa, everyone's been saying this. Notice how Margaret and Jen Aiden are not talking about the show that much anymore. I mean, I think they both know they're not coming back. Although Jackie's talking about the show, and I mean, she has to know she's not coming back. But look, we rebooted New York City. It did not work. Nobody wants to start over and get reinvested with a whole bunch of newbies. It was clear all along that we weren't going to reboot New Jersey. And I still stand by my initial prediction, although I've gone back and forth about Melissa and Teresa, that the success of RHOA, I think this is exactly what they're going to do to New Jersey. They're not just going to get rid of it. Good news for Dolores Catania. After she did great on the Traders, you see her as an independent person. She won the Traders. You see what Dolores has to offer without being in Teresa's shadow and kissing Teresa's asshole. So this is what's going to happen in New Jersey. This is what's going to happen. They're going to do a hybrid. And by the way, these newbies, not Angela, but these newbies, they're younger and you're not. It didn't work in New York with McSwiney when she was with people 20 years older. It's working. We have people that are basically, there's a 20-year age gap here. And it's working. It is working. We have the young, we have the older. It's working. I think it was great. And I think this is now going to be the model for New Jersey, which by process of elimination, I thought anyway. I mean, we're not going to bring the show back, although the rumors are that that could happen. I don't think that's true. A whole new cast that didn't work in New York. I can see the hybrid. I still go with my original prediction. I think Dolores, Rachel Fuda, and Danielle Cabral are going to be back with either A, Teresa, or B, Melissa. All the anonymous sources, they're liars when they say this and that and contracts. I mean, ma'am, how a source could lie to your face and you could still listen to that source. I would never listen to that source again, ever. People make things up. What is the point of that? So Rachel Fuda's husband is a liability. No, he's not. It's just bullshit. So I still think, especially Fuda and Cabral are going to be back. And Dolores is the one that is in the best situation. And it's going to be Teresa or Melissa. I don't know between Teresa and Melissa. That's what I think. And we're going to have newbies. And it's going to feel like this. It's going to feel like this. And let's face it, if it is Teresa, because she is the show, it will work. It will work, right? It will work because she'll be lighter because Teresa will be happy if Margaret and Melissa are not there and she's going to get her wish. Or it'll be Melissa. So that's what's going to happen. I think RHOA is a great indication of what's going to happen for New Jersey. And I think it is great. I hope the season stays this good. I loved it. I really loved it. I love the wealth of Shamia. I loved it. I really loved it. Yeah, I want more Kenya. She's my girl, but I loved it. Okay, let's move on. We have a lot of real life drama going on too. So let's keep it fast. By the way, okay, let's just get into the episode. So look, we start out with Erica Jane, and she's having over Bose and Dorita, her new place that is redone by Martin Lawrence BR. Let me tell you something. This Erica Jane, she has pep in her step. She goes from that Broadway as that Roxy Hart. She has pep in her step. Independence feels good, right, Erica Jane? Listen.